This conference will now be recorded.
In previous session, we have seen to have a very basic small trigger where you understood, okay, if I want to populate something on the same record, I'd write the logic in the before insert. For that, I created a contact trigger to populate the contact description when user creates a contact record. Now, I'm just going to extend this trigger a little bit more to understand the different context variables. So let's see, I want to write a trigger to update contact description. If somebody go and update a contact record, update contact description with modified username when user update the contact, means now I have created a contact here. If you see, I have created a contact here. So now I go and edit this contact. Okay, let's see, I go and edit the contact with adding the email ID, some email ID just like it. So now who updated the contact, that username I want to take and keep on this description also. So how I'm going to do it? To do that, that means this trigger also should be executed during update, and I'm going to update the same record. So that means I'm going to add one more event, which I can say as before update. Okay, so before update, what I want to do, as I said, the logic I will write always inside my handler class. So I go to handler class. Let's say for now, to understand betterly, let's have a separate method. I do not want to mix it up, but you can write the logic in one method only. But for now, let's keep it in separate method. Public static before update handle. Some method I have given. So now on this before update one handle, what I want to do, I want to check. Let's say I pass my list of contact here. Okay, let's see con list, and let's say I'm talking, I want to execute in the update. So in the update time, I'll have my trigger.old map also, the exact database copy of the record, that also I can get. So that I can take as a map of ID and my contact record as a, let's see, old contact map. I have these methods. So now without any check, okay, I want whoever update, simply I go and update my descriptions. So same thing I'm going to do. I wrote a for loop here. So in this for loop, what I want, I'm looping on my contact records. The contact record I'm going to get from my con list. Then in the con list, what I do, the description field. So I may define here con dot description. In this description, what I want so contact updated successfully by whom. So I want who updated their user information to tag it, or username tag to tag it. To get the user information, simply we can use the user info class. If you don't know about user info class, let me show you. In Salesforce, you have a user info class. So where you can get the username and a user ID, all the informations. Instead of coding on the user object, simply you can use the user info class to get all details. So if you want to see what are the predefined methods you have, you can search here. Okay, if you want to get user first name, get last name, get name, everything, all these methods are listed out here. So we can use this. So for now, I'm just going to use user info dot get username, get username simply. Okay, so this is my update event I did. I just click on the save. I do not need to do any DMLs because starting our console line is this. Okay, I have to write a void statement. Click on the save. Now this method I want to invoke, and I missed something. Line number 9 for contact con list. Okay, this is typo mistake again. Let me save it. Okay, now I'm going to invoke this method inside my trigger. So now this logic I want to execute what time? I want to execute during update, and that's again in the before update. Simply I can write a block here to specify the logic So it's going to invoke in use before and during update time. Simply I can write trigger.use update. So here what I do here, now simply I'll call my method. So contact trigger handler dot, what is my method name? My method name before update handle. Simply I go here and I invoke it. Inside this what I do, I'll just pass my trigger.new as before. We as I pass two parameter, new list and old map, both I will pass from here. Okay, now I click on the save. Now let's see the contact record what I had before. Description was contact created successfully and description updated with before trigger. Let me edit it so I don't change anything, or if you want you can change anything, something also. Just click on the save. If I click on the save, what is going to happen now? So now let's see, description field got updated. Contact updated successfully by this, my username I just kept because I kept get username. Okay, so by this username the contact record got updated successfully. Okay, this is one scenario. Like this we'll do many more scenarios. Stay tuned for the next session. Thank you so much.